everyone, I'm going to be cooking a recipe from Family Kitchen. We're going to be making the salmon and quinoa fish cakes. Really quick and really simple to make. First of all, I have cooked some quinoa to make things a little bit quicker on this video. So it's all cooked up. We've got some fresh salmon here. You could also use any other fish that you want as well. So I've just de-skinned it and chopped it into chunks, and I'm going to pop it in the blender here with some feta, crumble that up, and we've got some lemon zest. Lemon zest is really wonderful and fragrant, and kids don't seem to mind it either. It just gives it a little bit of flavour, which you need. Yeah, you just need it. Sorry, my brain is not working today. Right, so we have got some lemon zest, and we're also going to put the juice of one lemon in there as well. Squeeze that all in. We're going to season it really well. Big pinch of salt and some pepper, and you can season it a little bit more when you mix it in as well. So first up, I am just going to blend this all up with a little drizzle of olive oil. We're going to make it into sort of a thick paste. Where is my blender top? Here we go. Right, let's blend it. Right, that is enough. I'm going to show you the consistency. Look at the colour of that. That's wild Alaskan salmon. Really, really lovely and sustainable. So, pour this into a bowl. And then we are going to mix it up with the quinoa, make them into little tiny burgers, and then fry them off. And it is really that simple. This is a great dish for freezing and batch cooking. I like to have these in the freezer for when I just don't have time to cook. And they defrost really well just by sticking them into the oven from frozen. So we're going to mix that all together and then pull them together and make some little patties, which I will show you how to do. Right, now's the time to make a patty. You just get a pinch of the mixture like that and roll it around in the palm of your hand like that. It's quite a wet mixture, so don't worry. And then just pat it down, and you can see we've made a little tiny patty, which we're now going to fry off. Next up, we're going to heat up a pan with a little bit of oil. You do not want to get it too wet. Now, if your quinoa is really wet after cooking it, and your patties feel like they're just not coming together, you can, if you've got the time, you can pop it into the fridge for a little bit. If not, a little trick, get some polenta, some coarse polenta, and roll them in it, and it will just give you a crumb on the outside to hold it together, and then you can pop it in. Sometimes when you cook quinoa, you can slightly overcook it, and it gets really, really wet and just quite hard to sort of work with. So that is a little trick that you guys can do if that is the case. So you want to get your pan nice and hot because we're going to fry them off. Not too much oil, like I said, because we don't want it to get too sloppy and sticky. Once you cook them, you want to just put them on the side and leave them to sit for about 5 minutes to cool down. They'll solidify really nicely, and I think they're really nice cold. Really, really delicious with a chili jam, or just brilliant for lunch boxes for kids. Once they're golden brown on one side, use a spatula, flip them over and cook them on the other side, and then just repeat until all the mixture is done. So that is my salmon and quinoa feta burgers. They're absolutely delicious, really quick and simple to make, and they freeze really, really well. They are in Family Kitchen, my new cookbook.